Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. Today we're going to do the unveiling of the Konghead 6x6. This is the Tamiya kit. It is a 6-wheel drive, monster truck style RC truck. It is a kit. I've built it. It is complete. Here it is. In 3, 2, 1. There she is. Completed enough where I can actually show it to you running. Pretty cool looking kit, I must say. I am pretty impressed with its overall appearance. I've only got a little bit of decals on it right now. I didn't go overboard. I've only put on a couple just around the hood area and just one little accent on the back. The whole paint scheme is gunmetal gray with silver. That's it. And it looks darn good. So I masked around the hitch area and just added some little accent strips here and around the support structure. Painted the grille. Got a couple of decals, just the decal for the grille, decal for the lights, decal on the hood, some details in the windows, and that's it. The rest of it is just paint. It is a friction shock based unit, but because the tires are so soft and plush, it doesn't bounce as much as you would expect from a fully friction shocked RC. The chassis is what's really unique about the Konghead. This is the G601 chassis, and the entire thing is the gearbox. The whole chassis is the gearbox, which I will cut in and show you some of that process now. Right, I went through my old 90s RC parts, and I did find quite a few bushings, but not enough. So I found 13. I found 13 of these bushings that are the exact same size as the plastic bushings that Tamiya gives. Tamiya, it's time to stop using these. The cost difference not be that big of a difference. I understand why you can't do bearings. Bearings are expensive, especially in this quantity. But, you know, you only give, what, 4 to 6 brass bearings here. If it costs $10 more, charge us the $10 and give us better hardware, because no one wants this. Anyway, we'll see how far I can get with those. I might go buy a few more. So during the build I chose to not use these, which are the plastic bushings, and so I replaced everything with all-light bronze, and that was just to keep the cost down. I made this a fully budget build, so I just used stuff that I had on hand. What I ended up putting in for electronics, I used the Arma Mega system from their new Mega line of 10th scale vehicles. So this is a 2S capable nickel metal hydride or LiPo ESC paired with their 12-turn motor. Has Arma ESC, Arma motor, and I'm using my typical, what I put in almost everything I run, Traxxas TQI radio system. So I can pair that with my transmitter. For a servo that I had on hand, it is a Hi-Tech. I'm not sure if you can read the model number there, but it is a Hi-Tech HS 5645 Metal Gear Digital Ultra Torque servo. It's ideal for this situation. It's slow, but it's torquey. The other thing I did, I chose to put on the small bumper. There is a giant bumper that comes with it. It covers almost from wheel to wheel. I did not like that look. The bumper that they ask you to use is pretty ridiculously gigantic. It kind of covers up the whole front area. It looks kind of silly in my opinion, so I like this look better, and just comes out for a cleaner, nicer appearance. So I like how this came out. Nice little short bumper on it. And the other thing about this kit is you get a lot of spares. So let me just quickly show you the things that are left over. So here's all the plastic trees I have left in the kit. There is a lot of spare parts in here. Some of them you barely even touch, because there's the C parts in particular. You only have to pull out a couple of parts on them and you get 4 trees of C's. So you have a lot of C parts left over. I don't think much is going to break on this, but if it does, I've got plenty of C parts left. So at this point, I think we're ready to take it out for a spin. So this is the chassis itself. The build was very straightforward. Here's what it ends up looking like inside with all the gears. And it is a 6-wheel drive off-road vehicle. You do have the option of adding 4-wheel steer or rear steering. I chose not to do that. And from my testing in general, it hasn't needed it. The way that they've set this up, it tends to pivot around and pitch around quite nicely. Let's go take it outside for a quick spin, because I want to get you some quick running footage of it, and we'll take it outside right now. I did completely seal these tires, so I put tape on the inside and the outside of the breather hole in the rim, and I glued them shut. The reason I did that was because I do plan on running this in the wet a lot, and I wanted the tires to stay sealed. We'll see if that's a good or a bad idea. The other thing I did for waterproofing was I added marine grease around the whole seal of the chassis. This middle section of the chassis, I put grease around the whole thing. So for the most part, it is waterproof, except for there's one thing that I forgot to do, which is the receiver. This receiver is not waterproof, so it's kind of exposed right now, so I'm not going to do too deep of water running until I put that in a box or put it in a balloon or something, but for now, it's enough to take it out for a spin. So here it is operational. Here's the speed of my servo. I've set my endpoints. There isn't a whole lot of throw, but it's enough. And here's the speed of the wheels, 2S, 12-turn motor. So I chose to not use the 27-turn motor that it comes with. I put in a 12-turn motor, so it should be significantly quicker than stock. Let's take it outside and see what it's like. Here we go, first run with the Konghead. Oh. Ooh, got some serious rubbing. Hits the wheel there, or just turn my wheel less. It does rub on the body at full lock. Okay, let's go. Oh, can't even turn that much. I'm gonna have to trim that for sure. Just like that, it died. I think I hit low voltage. Okay, I'm running out of daylight quick and I did not charge the batteries, so we're just gonna have to take it easy here. Alrighty, well I've got some work to do, so I've got some body trimming to do here because it's catching on this very edge, and also I just need to charge my batteries because I didn't have a chance to do that today, so I just wanted to look how icy it is. Alrighty guys, so I guess that's it. So here's the Konghead. You'll get more videos on it in the future, but for now that was just the first run, first test. Got to charge the battery, fix the little bugs, seal the receiver, and then we can really bash this thing. So if you enjoyed this, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.